Hello, good members. Welcome back to RGT to 1K. This is episode 50. I know I said somewhere around like episode 30 that we would be wrapping up soon, but clearly there has been some adversity recently. I actually accidentally played 3 matches without recording. I was trying to prepare for a Raw tournament that I'm in, and I thought I was on a different account, and I wasn't. Sometimes that happens whenever I'm just like switching between accounts and stuff. I had this one pulled up, and yeah, which it sucks because I actually went 2-1, but we are still on a good path. Unfortunately, that only gained 3 elo, so we're kind of like at square one, like where we were in the last video. So we are at 828. We are, I guess that makes me what, like 6-2 in our last 8. So hey, that's not bad. We are on the right path, but made one change to the deck. Actually took out the Lightning Vortex, put it in the side, brought in a Swords for Revealing Light. I know this is a card that I've been talking about a little bit in the past few videos, and one guy brought up a very good point that this actually makes Brain Control better against Turbo, and it's also good at just like flipping their monsters up, giving me information to know, maybe I can make an attack here, rather than just waiting for the opponent to flip up a monster and things potentially going poorly. So, I'm happy to try out the addition of swords in the main here. Hopefully it works out, but we'll see. Like I said, we are at 828. We still have a lot of work to do if we want to get close to being to 1,000 once again, but we will get there. Let's get onto the ladder. All right, here we are. Match 1, opponent with 772 elo. We get to go first. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Can we just get some busted hands? Like, for, 15 matches in a row? Something like that would be pretty sweet. Don't need to play out the swords turn 1 here, I don't think. We'll just throw down this Upstart Goblin and see what we get. Ooh, that's a really good one. I could summon Facilier and play swords. I just don't think I need to. I'm going to set Scapegoat, and I'm going to set Jar of Greed, and I think I'm actually going to set Facilier. If the opponent has a knock, they get value out of the knock. I think that's fine. But set Facilier, like summon Cyberstein, Monster Gate. We could be just good here. We'll see what happens. And if the opponent attacks over the Facilier, they attack over. It's not really that big of a deal. Alright, face down monster. Cool. This is where swords gives valuable information. Love it. Okay, they do have a knock. That's fine. We lose our dragon. No big deal. And Heavy Storm. Interesting. Well, I'll chain Jar of Greed. I'll chain Scapegoat. Opponent already played a monster out too, so... Ooh, limiter removal? Okay. See, I imagine the opponent's going to follow up with some sort of back row here. That's fine with me. Opponent gives the thumbs up, I'll give them the thumb back. See what else they've got here. I'm not a huge fan of, letting the opponent get value out of knock. But having the Facilier with the Cyberstein, I think it's totally fine. We'll see. And I didn't need to hold it for Monster Gate or anything. Drawing Demock here is not ideal. I guess I could swords first, just to get the information, see what's up over there. Let's do that. Opponent has a bunch of back row. It's Spy. Okay, that's good to know. I could Monster Gate here. If I hit Stein, it's kind of awkward. I could just pass, wait till I've got... If I hit Jinzo, it's really good for me, though. Or blowback. Facilier's not bad either. Okay, I'll bite. Let's Monster Gate. Let's be a little aggressive here. Jinzo? Yeah, Jinzo. Awesome. Okay, so we can't do anything with Cyberstein here, but I think that's alright. We can start using Jinzo to just, clear these spies. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe something happens to where we can go in for a Cyberstein play as well in the future. Upstart. Cool. I'll take 1,000 life points. Thank you, opponent. Graceful Charity. Less cool, but I accept, I guess. Maybe the opponent like summons a breaker, pops his swords, attacks our goat. Something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Then we can summon out Cyberstein, get our Gatling Dragon. And hopefully take the opponent out. Okay, we discard a Spy and a Card Destruction. Okay. Pretty happy to see the Card Destruction go. Now we have a Light. That's a little concerning, but Chaos Monster here just allows me to summon Cyberstein, though I guess then we don't have the Jinzo protection. Okay, just a face down monster. So we know 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. Cool. Ring. It's not great. I guess I just clear the Spy here. Sure. I guess I can freely set the ring. It's not free, but if something happens to the Jinzo here, say this is a Night Assailant, then I have a ring to follow up with if I need to take something out. Could potentially help with winning with Cyberstein. We'll see. Kind of worried about the opponent's back row, though. We have double Thunder Dragon in hand. Graceful Charity is gone. Card Destruction is gone, so with this Jinzo on the field, it's kind of hard for the opponent to convert those. We have another face-down monster. Okay. Well, it is Night Assailant, so Jinzo's out of here. Now we need Heavy Storm or a Giant Trunade. Either of those would be excellent. Right here. Snatch Steal. Not quite. I mean, I could go into Cyberstein and just be aggressive, but I don't really think that's what I want to do. Maybe it is. Not really. Like, even if I pop both of these, it's just not enough. Okay, I mean, we've got one more turn on swords. We'll pass the turn. The not amazing part is now they get to put this Night Assailant in defense, but... Oh, Moth? Yeah, that one's good. Let's get back... Gets back Graceful Charity. Yeah. Things aren't looking great. I mean, things aren't looking great unless I draw, like, a Giant Trunade or a Heavy Storm. Both of those would just be excellent here. I also have a Snatch Steal, so if the opponent does decide to, you know, put a Chaos Monster down... We discarded a Deco. So we opted to leave a Thunder Dragon in hand, and then we draw in a Pot of Greed, sure. MST. Yeah, that's annoying. I guess we'll just take out the Night Assailant because the Moth is going to be face up. This sucks if the opponent has Tsukuyomi, but, you know, whatever. Them suking down the Night Assailant is also bad for me. So we'll just, you know, err on the side of what gets us damage. Another face down monster. Okay. How about a Monster Gate? Oh, Megamorph? Okay, that one... That one is interesting. I mean, I'm just not going to get through this back row, right? That's the problem. Lagging a little bit here. Yeah, I'm just going to pass the turn. I'm at 8,800, so there's a really good chance I stay in Stein range. I just really, really need to see a Giant Trunade or Heavy Storm. I'm 17 cards in the deck and I haven't seen one yet. It's definitely... Oh, God. Yeah. Another Moth. Okay. But at this point with the Megamorph, I literally... All I need is Giant Trunade or Heavy Storm. We are off to the races here. I haven't seen a single trap from the opponent. And this, I mean, it looks like turbo, right? So these have got to be something. There's no way that these would just be bricks. King Dragoon doesn't get it done here. Ryu Senshi doesn't get it done here, so... Opponent leaving a Thunder Dragon in hand once again. Maybe they have meta in their deck? Kaiku is fine. Kaiku is actually really good for the snatch deal, potentially. But... Alright, deck. Giant Trinod. Right here. Right here. Monster Gate. That's pretty good, actually. I summon Stein and I go into Senshi. I get 3 activations out of it. And I Monster Gate into a machine. If it's another Stein, then that's very bad. But if it's not... Because we've got Facilier and Blowback. Oh, that's it? Alright, let's summon Stein. I'm going to ask for the negate. Okay. See if this works out. Alright, we get the Ryu Senshi. And... I think I'm going to Snatch first. Just to draw out a potential MST or whatever, because I need my Megamorph here. So let's take the Kaiku. Okay, we get the Kaiku. I'm going to Monster Gate the Stein. And hope to not hit another Stein, basically. Come on, deck. Damn it. Yeah. Okay. That's unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is, right? Attack this Moth. Opponent takes a lot of damage here, but... I've got this Kaiku chilling. So, you know... they can discard. I guess we just get rid of... Yeah, we can't clear the dark, so just get rid of this, and I guess we can start working on the lights. Sure. And I'm just going to pass the turn. Heavy Storm's already gone for the opponent. MST's already gone, so they could have Breaker to get the Kaiku back, and then like they could summon out a Chaos Monster or whatever. But they can't use Raigeki Break or Phoenix Wing Wind Blast to do it, because I do have this Senshi. So, pretty much Breaker or Bust to get rid of this. Here's 6,600. I can summon Demok next turn, which is pretty big. Jar of Greed, I will not negate. That is fine. I know that gets them closer to Breaker, but so be it, I guess. If I summon Demok... They got the Breaker? Okay. Here comes Chaos Monster. I mean, that's like their only out there, right? God, if they drew it off the Jar of Greed, I'm gonna be... a little sad. I mean... Yeah, Monster Gate hitting the Stein was unfortunate because we were able to win that turn, and then the Breaker was their only out. That's just unfortunate, but we're dead here. Let's go to game 2. I think we're just going to side on the mind controls, and we're going to cut these. Call it a day. Just sort of how we have been siding. A little unfortunate there, but maybe I was supposed to negate the Jar of Greed. But, I don't know. Then, like, I had exactly 3 activations. I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to just save the Senshi for the traps that matter. There's Giant Trunade. Where were you? But, opponent got there. Unfortunate. That's fine. Premature Burial looks very good here. I'm just going to set Jog and pass the turn. And we'll see what the opponent has for us. This hand, quite good. Opponent leading on Thunder Dragon. Cool. And Upstart Goblin, sure. What else we got? Okay. We have more life points for me. And a back row, okay. And another back row, okay. And a face down monster, also okay. The draw Metamorphosis. I guess I'm going to activate the Jar of Greed here. Monster Gate. Awesome. Let's see. We've got Premature Burial. We've got this Giant Trunade. We've got a lot of good things we can do here, but also a huge fail case. We're at 10,000. I think I'm just going to set meta and pass. Would love to see... Yeah, the MST's fine. Would love to see a Scapegoat here, or draw a Stein, or a Fusilier, or something like that. So I can get a little bit of like extra value out of these monster gates. Jar of Greed. I really want the opponent to flip this monster up as well. I don't really care what it is. They're not going to. Draw Graceful Charity, which is just awesome. Very happy to see that. And yeah, let's just slam it. Another reasoning. There's the Stein. Okay. In a Ring of Destruction that I probably don't need, so let's just get rid of Ring. And is it Monster Gate? Probably just Monster Gate. Alright, and then let's just slam down this Trunade. And we're going to go for it here. Reasoning, the opponent probably calls 2, which is fine. We've only got 1 Stein left in the deck, of course. Yeah, they do call 2. Alright, how about Demok? Blowback Dragon? Fusilier, also accepting that. Come on down, and we will Reasoning once again. Okay. Anything but Stein here. Alright. We hit the Stein. That's okay. Still gonna go into Stein. And... I mean... Now that there's no Stein in the deck, I can just go... Thousand Eyes Restrict here? Because anything I hit just wins the game. Yeah, sounds good to me. That way we don't have to, like, do Gatling Dragon stuff. Okay. We'll Monster Gate this. Even Demok wins the game here. Yeah, come on down, Jinzo. And... This will be 48 plus... Okay, let's just limit a removal, whatever. Prima's not helping us out with Kuhb, so yeah, there we go. Got game 2 after a bit of an unfortunate game 1. Feels pretty good. We didn't see anything that would tell me they're playing Scapegoats or anything like that, so just gonna click Done Siding. And we'll move on to game 3 here. Hopefully we can pick this up. Blowback, Prima. Okay. Okay. We need something. We need a starter. We need a Scapegoat or a Fusilier or a Cyberstein. Fusilier would be great here because we've got this Premature Burial as well. But happy to have Trunade. Oh, Scapegoat. So now the opponent has... Oh, they only got 1 Thunder Dragon? Let's double check on that. Yeah, okay, so they've got 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. Little unlucky they open on 2. Do I want to set the Scapegoat or activate it? Oh, God, they could have Tribe. If they... Like, Tribe is the only punish here. But setting it, I mean, the opponent is likely to MST or Raigeki break it. I'm just going to activate it. If they have tribe, they have tribe. It's, I mean, super unfortunate, but we know 2 cards in hand are, well, I mean, let's be real, 2 cards in hand are Thunder Dragon. So that gives them 4 other cards. And tribe is a 1 of. Oh, yeah. Nothing? Love it. Oh, Cyberstein? I can't do anything with a Stein. I guess. Damn. Do I Turn 8 here? I probably just Monster Gate. Yeah, I'm just gonna Monster Gate. Let's get something going. If they have removal, they have removal. It's fine. If I get into Jinzo, awesome. Facilier, cool. So, like, if they remove this, it's not really that big of a deal. I could meta. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to save meta for potential tear here. Because I have tear, suck your monster, tribute for blowback dragon. Yeah, they're going to break it. That's totally fine. I've got premature burial for that. I can just pass the turn here. Everything is a-okay. Outside of tribe BLS. That would be pretty annoying. That's for sure. Okay. We do have Chaos Monster. It is BLS. Alright. Okay. I get to take that with Metamorphosis. That feels pretty good. Oh, Limiter? Okay. Alright. I'm down. Well, yeah, still 2 Thunder Dragons in hand. Alright, let's just slam down Giant Trunade. If they kill this, they kill this. It's fine. Jar, sure. Deal. Alright, so we meta. Get rid of this. Summon Tear. Alright. And we tribute it off for Blowback Dragon. We Premature Burial. We Facilier. And we slam the limiter removal. And hope that there's no Kuriboh. Alright, we get the GG from the opponent. We're going to be taking this one down. And we're going to get a nice 10 elo. So we're back up to 838. We are climbing. We are climbing. We are 162 away. Alright, let's try to get over this 850 hump. Or we might not get 10 if we win. Or we might not get 12 if we win. It seems like we're getting 9 or 10 for each win and losing 20 for each loss at this point. So we'll see. Let's grab another one either way. All right, match 2 against Don Nee. I feel like we've played against this person quite a bit. Or at least, I don't know if it's been in this series, but I've played against this person a lot fairly recently. I'll give him the U2. Unfortunately, we are going second, but that is okay. We have a Stein and a limiter removal. Things are good. We get a Swords to flip this monster up. Another limiter removal, you say? Okay. Okay, I'm going to throw down Swords. So far, Swords has been pretty solid. Donald Zalug. Okay. That's probably a real trap over there. God, I want to go for it. It's so risky. It's so risky. But I'm going to pass the turn. It's too risky, and like things can go really well for me, even if Don Zalug gets to attack. As long as they don't take the Prima. Alright, Sasuke's fine. Alright, now we set a bunch of back row. Okay, Facilier. Alright, it's not the worst. I think I'm just going to set that. If the opponent has knock, they have knock. We'll see. Jog, that's fine. So now they probably have a judgment. That's kind of why... Oh, no, it was Jog? Oh, man. Oh, man. If I'd flipped, like, 1 or 2 heads, with... no, now we're going to be out of Stein range? Alright, I got max punished. That's okay. Maybe they discard our blowback. No, it's going to be Prima. Oh my god. That's the one I needed. Okay. Yeah, we draw Jinzo. Just fantastic. Awesome. Great time. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe I wasn't supposed to set Facilier, but even it doesn't really do anything here. Hitting the Prima was just gross. Alright. I didn't get aggressive there. And I guess I could... well, knowing that it was a Jar of Greed, I should have, but there were so many ways that could go wrong. I had the swords there, and... I don't know. Maybe... I don't think it was... I don't think it was right to go in there, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But this is okay. The opponent having the breaker there was just a little unfortunate. Having the knock as well, a little unfortunate. Being able to, like, had the Facilier... Well, no, I guess if the Facilier went to the graveyard, they still hit the premature burial with the Donzalug, so... Alright. Alright. It's fine. Warrior's not a good matchup, so... Sometimes it beats you. Okay, here's D-Mock in the hand again. I don't love that. I do kind of like... Do I like turn 1? No. God, I think I'm just going to pass. I could go turn 1 King Dragoon, but this Monster Gate with Facilier and a limiter removal is looking pretty nice here. A face-down monster and a pass? That's kind of wild. Ooh, a little scapegoat action. Okay, I'll set that. I'm pretty happy about it. What is this? DD Warrior Lady? Oh, Spy. That's fine. DD Warrior Lady would have attacked there. I guess Spy is like the only thing that makes sense. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna take it. That's fine. I really don't need to get tribed here. Like, I've got meta and Monster Gate to work with the scapegoats, so... I will in-phase goat here, though. Stein. Okay. Interesting. So now... I've got quite a few options. I could go into King Dragoon and just, like, not care about this back row until I can actually do something. I can Monster Gate first. See if I can get into a Blowback Dragon or a Jinzo or something like that. I don't think I want a Trunade just yet. I think I'm just going to Monster Gate and see what I hit. There's no Stein left in the deck now, so... We've got Facilier, Jinzo, Blowback. Okay, Blowback's pretty good. I accept. Target your back row. Alright, let's get some heads. Blowback Dragon. There's one. And there's two. Okay, well that's gone. So now, Call of the Haunted, interesting. I can summon Tear, take this, sack for D-Mock. Get back. Monster Gate. I don't think that's worth it. I think I'm just going to summon Facilier here. And I might... Yeah, I think I'm going to meta it off for King Dragoon, because I'm pretty insulated against Snatch Steal here. This pushes more damage. This makes, you know, the opponent actually have to do something. I still have Giant Trunade backup, and I still have Limiter removal to go along with the Blowback Dragon. All right, and we'll just pass the turn. I still have Demok summoned too, if that ends up making sense at some point. If they can't snatch the King Dragoon. If they snatch the blowback, they can't target the King Dragoon, so Rhoda's fine. They can go into DD Warrior Lady, clear the King Dragoon, lose 900 life. That's fine with me. Or they can concede the game. That's also fine with me, oddly enough. We saw Call of the Haunted and Spies there, so I think we're just going to stick with what we've got. Click this done siding button once again. Hope we can pick up game 3. So that's kind of weird, actually. Like with this deck, you expect to win more game 1s a lot of the time, because most decks like aren't prepared game 1, but they come very prepared game 2 and 3. But we've had some unfortunate game 1s in this video so far, but we've picked up game 2, at least in both of the matches, and you know, maybe we can pick up the game 3 in both of the matches as well. There's the Demok again. I need this card to just like not be in the hand. It's like the worst card to draw. I guess we do have Vortex to pitch it, so oh, Thunder Dragon, so it's Chaos Warrior. Okay. Didn't necessarily know that because of Spy. It's a lot of just regular warrior decks, side Spy. Card destruction. I'm actually okay with that. Oh yeah, we got the Prima. We got the Royal Decree. Okay. I hate that I lost the Trunade, but if I draw Trunade or Heavy Storm here, oh man. We are doing it. Mirror Force. Okay. That's not bad. I guess I don't really have to play the Messenger of Peace here because I've got the Mirror Force and the Scapegoat. Let's just set these. We'll hold on to the Messenger of Peace, I guess, for now. Pass the turn. We'll see. Maybe we can draw out a Solemn Judgment with something. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. That gets a Moth face up, though. Duo, come on. That's pretty good. Alright, Messenger of Peace gets out of here. I think Premature Burial is my most important card. So I'm going to get rid of Limiter removal. Breaker? Please don't hit the Decree. Okay, that's fine. A Chaos Monster too? I'm going to lose all my goats. I guess I should have taken 1600 there. Yeah, a little bit of a mistake. Mistake on the opponent's part as well. They should have attacked with BLS first, but we draw Blowback Dragon. Man, I needed that limiter. I can get Demok, get Trunade, Trunade the Prima, Prima back, Cyberstein, get Gatling Dragon, try to flip a bunch of heads, and then I can tribute. Alright, flip Royal Decree. They have a Judgment. Awesome. Fantastic. That's what I was hoping for. Alright, this. Target Demok. Good. And I guess we're just going for it, right? Let's just get the Trunade here. Because now they're at 3,500, there's a chance I can just win. And hope this works. If they have a Raigeki break, cool. They I don't. Oh, I just win. Oh my god. Cyber Sign? Go get Master of Oz, right? Does Gatling Dragon also do it? I think it does. Gatling Dragon helps play around Kuriboh better. We know 1, 2, 1, 2. So the last card could be Kuriboh. If this doesn't flip any heads, I guess there's a chance that I don't win. So let's just get Master of Oz. They're not playing Kuriboh, right? Yeah. And then we can summon Blowback, try to blow up the BLS. I would just the opponent was dead. I just needed to see if there was like a better play other than Master of Oz to help play around Kuriboh. But I think going Master of Oz and then you just tribute off the Stein for Blowback Dragon, hope it kills the BLS, and then you're good to go. But like a Chaos Warrior doesn't usually play Kuriboh. You all know, just like if I can play around Kuriboh, I like to do so. I've shown that throughout the entire series. But hey, 2-0, we'll take it. We're back up to 848. We are on our way. We didn't quite get back to up to 850, but hey, we were down at 800. So happy to be back on the right track. We've won 8 of the last 10 now. Of course, 3 of those off screen. Once again, sorry about that. But I think that's 6 of my last 8. So now 8 of the last 10. So good. We are back on track to get to 1K. Hopefully we will get there. I know the end of the season, I haven't heard, they haven't announced a ban list yet, but they said it would be sometime after Worlds. Worlds happened already, but at the recording of this video, I'm actually a couple of weeks ahead on uploads now. But yeah, I think we've got some time, but only 152 to go. We are going to get there. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but we are back on the winning track. Love to see it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be back with the next one.